The inked overview of the property has provided us bearing to create a travel plan to document the area. In today's report, we will be referring to satellite overviews more often than usual in order to properly demarcate the salient features. Citra, Florida is located 21 miles due east of Williston, 9 miles due east of Interstate 75, and is bisected by busy Route 301. We will start our journey from that busy thoroughfare and circle around the periphery of the neighborhood. Then return to Northeast 181st Lane to view the northern aspect of the property. We will then penetrate the land on foot and finally explore a region of interest immediately to the south of the property. We begin northbound on Route 301 using the Family Dollar store as a landmark. We then turn right and travel down Northeast 182nd Place. Until we reach Northeast 24th Avenue and travel south. We are currently passing the property here on the right as it faces Northeast 24th Avenue. We are now passing the neighbors to the south and turning right, traveling west on Northeast 180th Street. We are now northbound on Northeast 23rd Avenue and completing our overview of the neighborhood. There is a void of typical real estate signs we usually see frequently posted in the neighborhoods. We have now doubled back and are traveling east on Northeast 181st Lane to show the northern aspect of the lot. This is the view of the lot as it faces Northeast 181st Lane. Here we see the remnants of a freshly cut tree that somebody jammed onto the periphery of your prospective lot along the aspect that faces Northeast 24th Avenue. Electrical service enters the northwest quadrant of this property from a utility pole on the north side of Northeast 181st Lane and travels diagonally in a southeasterly direction to a wooden utility pole on the land. This pole is located about 25 feet east of the chain link fence of the neighbor on the immediate property to the west. This old electrical hookup looks to be over 20 years old and does not have any visible electrical meter box to indicate that it was actually connected to the grid. Given the thorny vines, this is as close as I could get to taking a shot of the registration number on this utility pole. There are buried fiber optic and copper wire cables adjacent to this property as it faces Northeast 24th Avenue. The northern portion of this parcel is conspicuously higher than the surrounding land. It is possibly as much as 2 feet higher. There is effectively a berm on the northern boundary of the property that one must physically step up onto in any effort to enter the densely vegetated land from that aspect. I can only speculate that the grading of the dirt road and the subsequent rearrangement of the ground is responsible for this buildup of what must be decades. As the land slopes to the south, the vegetation lessens ever so and reduces in height relative to the general neighborhood and achieves a conformity with the surrounding properties. This is Ron, your prospective neighbor who lives on Northeast 181st Lane to the east of Northeast 24th Avenue. His testimony is of interest.
I only got bid up twice so far. I'm Eric.
Rod.
Hey, nice to meet you, Ron.
I guess your wife said you're taking pictures
Yeah,
of it?
the guy's looking at this lot right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what do? Put it on the internet?
No, it's just for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he looks at, because he's like out of state, so he gets these leads and you know, he doesn't know if there's a sinkhole on it or, you know, what the heck's going on.
That's a nice big property. Well, this guy had this thing. I A guy offered him $750,000 for it.
Really?
Yeah, it goes all the way over to the next road.
This one's just a matter of feet, so it starts about a chain
well,
like there.
There's a well on it.
Yeah, have you been? It doesn't look like anybody's walked this land for quite a while.
No, there's a well. There's a well on it.
Where's that well at?
You got to go on the other piece of property. It goes over there to that guy's name, Angelo. Yeah, and there's a well with a, I guess, tank and everything.
So it's probably over closer to where that clearing is down there on the other guy's property, Angelo's.
Yeah, Angelo's, right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give it a shot, and I hope Angelo doesn't shoot me.
No, he's a good guy.
Okay. And then I think we'll be...
Given his speculation that the clearing to the south of the property is part of the parcel we are reviewing today, we went back and took a closer look at the area. This plot of land has been maintained, the grass cut, and old signs are present to indicate where the well system, septic tank, and other less designated plots have been demarcated. The features in this cleared lot seem to be old, 20 years at least. Viewing the clearing to the immediate south of the parcel in review shows that it has been well maintained and particularly well groomed, as you might expect for presentation to prospective buyers. This utility pole is easy to see the registration number on. Using the ruler feature in Google Earth and applying the footage measurements you provided me from the legal description of the property, however, indicates that this cleared land to the south is not part of the same parcel you are considering. The parcel you describe is fully vegetated with no clearing anywhere on the property, no evident wellhead, or any structures other than the single utility pole previously shown. That concludes this report.